Trending yung laban sa Pasig, no? Mayor Vico Sotto versus Sara Diskaya. Ang ambag ko sa diskusyon na yan, bilang matagal din naman ako nag-cover ng Commission on Elections for Rappler, naging sakit ng ulo ng COMELEC yung si Diskaya. Himayin natin. Remember yung COMELEC dinisqualify yung Smartmatic from participating in the 2025 elections in connection with an alleged bribery scheme involving Smartmatic and former COMELEC chairman Andres Bautista. Eventually, ang pumalit is Miru, the South Korean company that has its fair share of controversies abroad. Nagsulat ako ng previous stories about that, basahin nyo na lang. Yung Miru, in accordance with Philippine laws, ay nakipag-partner with 3 Filipino companies. Kasi ayon sa batas, dapat ang bidders ng government contracts ay at least 60% Filipino-owned. So anyway, yung joint venture led by Miru, yung nanalo ng contract na may tumataginting na presyo na 18 billion pesos back in February 2024. Ibig sabihin, sila yung magsusupply ng automated counting machines for the 2025 elections. Fast forward to COC filing in October that year, nag-back out sa joint venture yung St. Timothy Construction. Weird, no? Election contract, pero yung major contractor mo ay isang construction firm. Kaya pala nag-back out ang St. Timothy ay dahil binigyan ng ultimatum ng COMELEC. Kasi nakatanggap ang COMELEC ng report na yung isa sa mga may-ari ng St. Timothy nagbabalak tumakbo sa eleksyon. Sabi ni COMELEC Chairman George Garcia doon sa joint venture, hindi kami papayag na masira yung integridad ng eleksyon dahil lang yung isa sa contracting partners namin ay nagbabalak ding maging kandidato. So ang supposed ultimatum sa St. Timothy, umalis na lang kayo doon sa joint venture o ipapadisqualify namin yung kandidato nyo sa eleksyon. I don't remember Chairman George Garcia actually naming the owner of St. Timothy, although a few days before the COC filing, may news reports na indicating that Sara Diskaya would run for Pasig City Mayor. At sa investigasyon ng isang election watchdog, si Sara Diskaya and her husband are incorporators, basically founders, of St. Timothy Construction based on SEC documents. Si Sara rin ay owner ng St. Gerard General Contractor, which is affiliated with St. Timothy. Anyway, because of St. Timothy's withdrawal from the joint venture, dumami yung gusot na kailangang plansyahin ng COMELEC. Nandyan yung agam-agam ng ilang election watchdogs kung hindi ba lumagpas sa 40% yung stake ng Miru doon sa joint venture kasi nga, nag-back out yung St. Timothy. The COMELEC has told the public na wag mag-alala, essentially downplaying the impact of St. Timothy's exit from the contract. Pero yung Right to Know Right Now Coalition na pinangungunahan ng veteranang journalist na si Malu Mangahas, dumiretso na sa Supreme Court para pwersahin ang COMELEC at ang Miru na mag-provide ng crucial information on the contract. Personally, na-try ko na yung bagong machines ng Miru. And based na rin sa evaluation ng iba pang election watchdogs, it shows promise and I'm willing to give it the benefit of the doubt, although that is completely a separate discussion. And alam naman natin na yung mga Pilipino may collective trauma against COMELEC dahil sa mga shortcomings nito in the past, and you can't change public perception overnight. At the end of the day, it's an issue of transparency. Our votes are sacred and there should be no room for mistakes. Sa filing ni Diskaya sa COMELEC matapos ma-publish ang original na video na ito, iginiit niya na hindi na siya stockholder o opisyal ng St. Timothy mula pa noong 2018. Wala rin daw siyang kinalaman sa naging papel ng St. Timothy sa joint venture, kaya hindi siya naging sakit ng ulo sa COMELEC. Gayunpaman, may-ari at kontrolado ng mga Diskaya ang 3 kumpanyang affiliated sa St. Timothy ayon sa Right to Know Right Now Coalition. Na-amuse lang ako kung gaano kakalat yung election landscape ngayon sa Pasig City. This is a big-time contractor, have a fighting chance against a hotshot young mayor who once toppled a dynasty and has been recognized internationally for his anti-corruption efforts? We'll see.